And here are the Dark Energon exclusive deluxe class figures. There are 4 of them in all: Bumblebee, Knockout, Wheeljack, and Skywarp. And with the exception of Knockout, who I don't know, he has kind of a Constructicon-y deco to him, all of these other decos are reminiscent of other repaints that the original characters had, or original characters became, because Bumblebee I don't think was actually ever repainted into Goldbug. But as you can see, Starscream is translucent plastic here, but done up in a very Skywarpish black, or, kind of translucent smoke black color with purple detailing. Wheeljack is very much in a slicer color scheme here, with his golden swords. Again, translucent. They all have the translucent plastic gimmick. Like I said, Knockout has kind of a generic Decepticon green and purple look to him. He's not an outright homage. Some of the paint has a little bit of a warping in it. But I cannot think of a specific Decepticon he's an outright homage to. But again, you could probably pick any Constructicon and claim that was the case, because he does have that green and purple scheme. And Bumblebee, of course, is the kind of burnished gold, again, translucent gold here, with and I really like the translucentness on Bumblebee here, with dark blue bits to reminiscent of Goldbug when he upgraded to Goldbug. So all of them, like I said, with the exception of Knockout, they all share a color scheme with either an upgrade or repaint of a character originally. Bumblebee became Goldbug. Knockout was I don't remember if Knockout was repainted as Slicer just in the Action Masters line. And then, of course, Skywarp, the Seeker mold, repainted in the black and purple in the Skywarpy color scheme. So that's kind of cool that they all homage very different, or various different alternate color schemes that the original characters had at one point, or shape or form. So yeah, they're neat. I personally, I've always been a big fan of this Knockout mold, and the green and purple kind of makes him look Green Goblin-y or stuff, and that's pretty cool. I only know of Slicer through lore, and I know BotCon did an homage to, I think Shatterglass Wheeljack was in a Slicer homage, and I think that's where I think I knew about Slicer before then, but that was the first I really looked into the character. I think he was just an Action Master. I never had him. But the blue and red actually isn't a bad look for him. He does have that Autobot shield, again, that I'm not a real big fan of. The Decepticon logo is the X with the Decepticon logo. If you watch the Voyager video first, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, you'll find out my thoughts on the logos in the Voyager video. And then, of course, Skywarp, or Starscream. I want to call him Skywarp, because he really looks like a Skywarp version. If you don't want, again, like I said about Megatron, if you don't want to shell out for the Takara version, here's a version you can get. And again, we have seen all of these before. So once again, we'll use our magic little Hocus Pocus Almagocus a la peanut butter sandwiches, and blammo! Oh, magic! Anyway. I'm just having fun. Here they are in robot mode. And I gotta say, I've put my 2 favorites in front. Because I will say that the Wheeljack actually looks pretty nice. With his kind of metallic blue here on his chest and the gold trim. He actually kind of looks like kind of BA. And the gold swords. It's a nice repaint of a figure that I already liked. So, not too hard to type that. And same with Knockout. I like the green and purple. He's a mold that I already enjoyed. I like his little car mode. I think he folds up into a neat little compact car form. I like the wheels on the back. They go round and round. And overall, pretty cool. Bumblebee, like I said, I loved his colors from the get-go. We'll go ahead and put them over here. But, and they're not bad. They are still some very nice colors. A very nice Goldbug-esque color scheme. However, it does really accentuate his skinny waist there. It makes his proportions look a little wonky, I think, with this color scheme. Like I said, the blue and the gold and the dark blue and the silver down here really, I think go well together. Like I said, it just really, where the blue is placed, I think really accentuates some of the exaggerated proportions of the mold. And it's up to you whether you like it. Some people, I'm sure, are going to love it because they love that B design. I thought the B design was okay, but I do think that particular mold had a few issues just proportionally, and the color scheme here isn't helping that. Also, there's a couple little stress marks up here on the ball joints already just from transforming it. Again, clear plastic. Clear plastic does that. And that may just be because it's clear plastic, and it may not get any worse, but just word of caution. Starscream, again, Starscream is really kind of, I don't have any strong feeling on one way or the other. The mold itself is great. I have the first edition mold that's regular colored Starscream. It's awesome. I've got the Starscream, or not the Starscream, the Takara Skywarp mold with the Arms Micron line. I don't have Thundercracker yet, but the mold I can highly recommend. The color scheme here, it's not. I'm kind of neutral on it. It's not good. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not a bad color scheme. And again, if you're looking for a Skywarp on a budget, he will certainly fit that bill. But it's not really wowing me the same way that that Knockout and especially Wheeljacks are. So again, if they're available separate, I'm not sure. They're available at BBTS. I don't know if they're available only as a group of 4. If you can buy them individually. Knockout and Wheeljack definitely worth picking up. Bumblebee and Starscream kind of eh. And as I mentioned in the Voyager review, if you're willing to wait a little while, you might be able to find them on clearance, as a lot of these exclusives tend to end up there, just historically. But I mean, investment-wise, these two guys are pretty cool. And again, Megatron's actually really neat when you watch the Voyager video review. So yeah, there they are, the Dark Energon Deluxe class figures. So Knockout, Wheeljack, Bumblebee, and Starscream.